Alright, time to get the old van washed and the beard trimmed apparently. So the TNT automatic car wash. So make sure that we get our wheels cleaned. Oh, you know it. Super clean on the wheels. There we go. These machines are pretty good, but still, I still like to hit them right. And these wheels aren't too dirty. It's kind of tricky to tell with the lighting. Nah, they're pretty clean.
Welcome to purchase a car wash. Make a wash selection.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. But yeah, I see a lot of bug guts already on there. So look at them LEDs. Those look nice. Oh yeah. But I got a couple things to check because I just got in here and there's a check engine light on. So that's not great. So we gotta check that. Figure out what's going on there. So I'm going to see if I can reset the infotainment system so that the rear camera will work like it's supposed to, because right now it's being very intermittent and causing confusion and delay. So let me pay for this, get started, and we'll the car wash.
With an amber glow, out in the fields with the cornrows, sweat on my brow, the dirt on my jeans, another long day chasing harvest streams. Green stalks fall, the combine chews, but my mind drifts as I pay my dues. Neighbor don't know how he tempts me so, with that classic sitting there, it's hard to focus. Whoa, she's parked in the drive all shiny and proud. Mine. That international pickup gleaming in the sun. Neighbor left her sitting, harvest still ain't done. Dreaming of that engine roaring on the roads out back. A country boy's temptation I can't hold back. Been breaking my back, working hard all harvest. Hands all dirty, now my wallet hard. Call this green international mine.
I really do like this gauge cluster. It's pretty nice. Alright, so looking at the road with the LEDs, it really makes such a big difference. Only way to do it, in my opinion. I mean, everybody survived with incandescents, but the LEDs are so much better. So yeah, there's our check engine light. And played with the camera, and yeah, it's definitely acting up. I am not sure what's going on there. Ooh, hey look, there's high beams. Woohoo! That's a lot of light. Holy moly. Cool. I just need to replace the fog lights down there, which are also beams. And oh, can't see me. And then that'll be pretty good. So hopefully we can figure out these little details here. I'm kind of curious what that check engine light is. We'll get into the garage and actually see how clean it got. So I had a lot of bug guts there kind of on the hood, so we'll see if I needed to kind of scrub that for a pre-wash or not. And we'll see how well just spraying on the super clean did with just a high pressure rinse. So I want to take off for you here real quick. There we go. Well, after we wait for those cars. Yikes! Where are they coming from? Holy moly. Still need to get this thing tinted too. Oh, I see some finger smears right there. Cars. Wow, okay. No, you're running a red light. Yep, just keep on running it. There you go, red truck. Wow. That was quite the red light. Too bad we're not a police car. Tell you what, I'm impressed with this motor, and it's hard to believe the brakes are really well done for this car. For how big and heavy it really is. Whoa. Too many ums. But yeah, I do like the power. And that 9-speed so far seems to be handling pretty well. Sometimes the slow, like in neighborhood shifting, it can be a little bit clunky. So we're going to keep an eye on this, and hopefully we'll see what that code is and kind of give us an idea what's going on there. But anyways, back to the garage. Alright, it's still dark out, but let's take a look. See how well, we still could have used a scrub. Super clean's awesome, but we still could have used a scrub. Everything dried out pretty good, or I was just driving that hard, and yeah, okay, so we still needed a scrub on the wheels, but it does look better. I'll have to remember that next time. No slight on super clean. There's some bug guts on there still too, right up in there. Isn't that pretty paint though? I like that. Look at that sparkle. Woo! And for whatever reason, common issue on these, our friends came over with their Pacifica. And if you look, there are these rust bubbles right here. And this is common. It seems like for whatever reason, overall the paint's in good condition. You can see my dreadful reflection, but you can see all these bubbles along the whole edge. You're right there. So for whatever reason, primer did not get in the back underneath that lip, and so it starts rusting from the inside apparently, and it seems to be pretty common. Excuse the rest of the mess, but it cleaned up pretty good. Even though I think the 20s would look better and less chrome would be better, overall, still good looking car. So, what I found out too, I think I took the picture with this, but the code was for a fingers in the way camera. The code was for a evap. Let me see, I think it was a 453 something, like a purge canister. Yep, that was different. So purge canister was stuck open. So we'll see if that code comes back. And did the reset on the camera and nothing. So I don't know what's going on there. But I'm almost thinking we need to replace the camera. So we'll see. I don't know if there's that corrosion back in behind there or what, but that's not going to be a easy task, I'm sure. So basically all of this is going to have to come off. That's for the latch. Yeah, so it doesn't look fun. Yeah, all this plastic will need to come off just to get to that camera. But well, there was some good options for like $60 on Amazon. So we'll see what there you go. There's your stone go floor. Look at all that room. It's insane. So, anyways, we will keep you posted on that and see what's going on from there. Alright, I'm going to go clear some codes on the Buick. We got it washed, had a good time driving it today. We still need to get the codes figured out there and get it running better. And I think the clutch fan has an issue because it just does not blow cool during the very middle of the hot day. So I think an E-fans swap will be beneficial. But it's amazing. This really drives faster and has more pickup than that does. More torque over here, but this is a lot faster, especially with those extra 5 speeds. So, and the seating is very, very similar. So I definitely like that. It's a good platform. I hope we can get some of these little bugs figured out and figure out some details. But overall, I'm really happy with that. And for right now, happy with Bobby. We'll see how it lasts. Alright, check out this cool new product. I love ratcheting wrenches. I bought my dad gear wrenches several years ago, and I wanted to try some. I've gotten some Pittsburgh ones. They work pretty well. I didn't have time to get the Harbor Freight, so it was easier for me to order from Amazon. And as you know, I am really liking the Duratech pliers, Duratech brand. This is what I bought from Duratech before, and they are working very well. Needle nose plier set. They offer a wide variety of hand tools, and so far have been very, very productive. So it comes in this cool carrying case wrap up. I probably won't use it, but the whole reason I spent the $45 for the Duratech ratcheting flex head wrenches was for this 10mm for a project on my 2017 Chrysler Pacifica. So chrome vanadium, very nice swivel head, very nice. I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but it's got a nice feel to it. It feels just like my Pittsburgh style. It feels very similar to see, very similar in size, 10mm. It's very similar feel. Yeah, so in fact this actually feels like it has a little bit more teeth, the Duratech, compared to the Pittsburgh. So regardless, really awesome deal. You got there. And this is a nice complete set too. So it goes. There's not missing wrenches. You're not going to be able to see it in the picture, but we go all the way from 8mm, which will come in handy because it's substitutes for a 15/16, which is cool, all the way to a 19. And not only it has all of it's got 18, 17, so no matter your project, a lot of your other brands will skip out your 18s, they'll skip out your 16s, and you probably won't have a 12. So once you get this set, for the most part, you're not going to need another wrench set, more than likely, unless you really need to beef up on certain parts. But being able to have an 18 and a 19, I work on a lot of GM parts or vehicles, and just having the 18s and the 19s is a very great thing for me. So just want to share this video so far. Used the 10mm quite a bit today, and I'm very impressed. It's a nice addition to my set, and I think a very reasonable price for the product and for what I'm going to be doing as a home mechanic. If you're doing this for your job, you might try it. I don't know, I can't say if it's a good deal or not day to day, but there you go. Duratech ratcheting flex head wrenches. I would go recommend them. Check the video for a link to Amazon to get yours today. Alright, let's check these out today. These are spinners. This is by Suncoast Precision, as you can tell. And they are so handy. It makes it very easy to do spark plugs and other sorts of jobs with this adapter. I grew up using these, and for my dad has a snap-on, and for last couple years I haven't been working out of his toolbox. So I finally asked him about it, and I said, hey Dad, hey, what do I need to call to look up this part? And he said, oh yeah, it's just a spinner. So this is a Williams B70 made in USA, and this is so nice for putting your spark plugs in, and then once they're in, you can be using this to help tighten it, and then pop it off, and then just hand tighten it. And just if you work on cars a lot, there's so many uses for this spinner. Really in good shape. I was so happy. I forget the price on it. I think it was 10-15 bucks. Well worth it. And I'm sure if you compare it to a Snap-on or a Mac or Matco, just a really great deal. So when I was shopping, once again, this is all Amazon stuff. Found this one as well. This is a Taiwan quarter drive spinner. There you go. Check this one out. I haven't opened them up because I wanted to share it with you guys and let you see. But I figured, hey, if I needed it for 3/8, it would be handy for quarter as well. So and especially with adapters and so forth, you know, you've got it all connected here, and it makes for a nice, it just gives you a little extra grip. By the way, this is an old quarter ratchet that I got off of Amazon, and it's still working well. The coloration's beat up, but overall, awesome little tool. I don't like the way this is loosening instead of tightening. I don't like that, but other than that, I can live with that, and it works well. So there you go. 1/4 inch, different brand, but 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch spinners off of Amazon. We'll put them to the test and see how they do. But I am impressed with these tools, and I'm glad to add it to my budget toolbox. Thanks for watching. Alrighty, today we finally got the evap purge valve. There we go. Went ahead and went with the Dorman one and seemed to have some good reviews. This is for a 2017 Chrysler Pacifica. I believe they fit many other FCA vehicles, but there's the brand new one. So there's this little slot that we'll need to pop that out of. Then we need to pull this hose off, and this clip can be a little bit funky, and then you got your electrical switch there. So let's take a look. I had to look up a couple videos myself. There's also the cover here, the takeoff, 2 10mm bolts, and then just pulled off of those 2 tabs back there. Not too hard. Let's go ahead. There's a little clip here that it's popped into. Car is nice and hot, so that's good to work on. What I've been having though is an issue with a repetitive PO4 or a 04 what is that? 56, a PO456. So that's what we're trying to remedy. There was a P4, the P106, P4, let me try it again, PO456. There's these little tabs, pull that off. And what also came up was a PO40. There's these 2 clear tabs here, or white ones. Get on both sides and kind of pull them out, and that'll pull the prongs off of the connection here. It's supposed to. So we should be able to just now pull that and then pull it off. Oh dear. Well, we lost a screwdriver down there on the belly pan. That's not good. Alright, so get one ear out, spin this around, and then pop the other ear out from this side. Ooh, they're tricky. One guy mentioned using picks. So there's just a barbed, or not barbed, but there's a fitting piece here. So we'll leave that one, work on this side, and then this clip should pop out. Emphasis on should. Alright, let's see if we got it close here. But I'm hoping this will be the remedy to our issue. I haven't really noticed anything funny with the car, but it's kind of annoying with the light popping on. That's what we're trying to remedy, because the remote start will not work with once you have a light on like that. So that's really what we're trying to accomplish. Well, I kind of figured this would be a little tricky, but I didn't realize how tricky. Let's try it from this side. Okay, that might be kind of easier if you come in from the sides here. And I'm not totally sure, because see, this is what the fitting looks like that you're working with. That's what we're trying to get the white clip off of right there. So let's see here. I knew this would be the hardest part, which is good. You know, you don't want it coming off. Here. Oh, that's snapped back on. Same thing. Alright. That side. Now see, I'm not sure. I think I'm supposed to try to slide it all the way out. I think. No. Okay, so you just need to slide it down. Alright, so we do have some shininess there. This could very well be the original. Continuous. I don't know. Obviously, we'll save it. I don't know. That kind of looks like it's been replaced before. Let's see. I don't know, but I'm hoping this will solve our problem. Alright, so reverse of what we did. A nice snap. We'll put our lock clip in here. Alright. Then we can put our switch. We'll put it back in its base first. There we go. Slide on there. Slide this on. That hose looks like it's pretty good. Make sure it's stomped in place. Switch on. We'll slide this back in its spot. And as far as I can tell, other than losing that screwdriver somewhere down there, we are good to go. So that is supposed to be one fix for the PO 456. We'll do another video and let you know if that was the fix for it. Thanks for watching. Alright, got the van turned on. The code had already popped up and it was a PO 440, which is just a general evap failure. So as you can hear, that's the sound of the purge valve working. And if you look at the comments for the Dorman, this was purchased through Amazon. If you look at the comments, that is something that's noted, is that it is a little bit noisy. So just so you know, if that's what you hear, a little clickety 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 click, that's what it is. So go ahead and clear the code, let it run for a few minutes, and let the wife drive it next few days, see if that code pops back up. Hopefully not. That part was $28 and change. Yeah, see, it's not playing Ricky Ticky Taffy at the moment. So we'll just see. We'll see how it does. But yeah, there you go. So that's Dorman part number 911-410 purge valve for 2017 Chrysler Pacifica, possibly more. And there it goes again. Alright, we'll keep you posted. Alright, back in the 27 Pacifica, checking on the code. And the code and the hat came back. And apparently there's two of them. I was kind of disappointed, I really was. So let's see what they are. Alright, so we got two codes. Yep, P40 and P456. So basically, unfortunately, that part that we put on did nothing, unfortunately. And we can't turn it off, we can't clear them with the car running. But we can turn it off in accessory mode. And they're clear. I'll have to keep researching and see what the problem is. like I said, you know, it doesn't seem like it's driving differently per se. But the biggest thing is that when that code's set, you can't use remote start. So the inconvenience factor of that. But yeah, honestly, you know, it's not Dorman's fault. You know, I think the product's working fine. It sounded like it was working. It's just there's another problem. That's all.